Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about colic, and that's because I've had an influx of clients with babies that have colic, and most of them haven't had any other symptoms. They have just had colic, but colic can be such a problem. When baby is in pain, then not only does baby suffer, but so do parents. And I've seen it cause depression in mothers, and really I've seen mothers who don't believe in themselves. They don't think they are good enough parent. So colic is not your fault. First of all, we need to rule that out. And this video, I really hope, will empower you to know a bit more about colic and how to treat it using food as medicine, and not just throw medication at our children and not look at the cause of the colic, because there's always a reason to any disease, and that's what I love to look at. Specialist dietitian for children and parents, and I incorporate Western and Eastern philosophy and medicine into my business, and that's the only way, I believe, is looking at the cause of something and treating it at that level. So colic is so common. It is believed that 40% of our infants in this world are suffering with colic. And every parent I meet, even when I'm out and about and I saw a mother at the checkout at the supermarket the other day. A baby was crying, and I always try to engage in a conversation, especially when there is a baby involved. And she said, "Oh, my baby's struggling with colic." So we got chatting, and the symptom was only colic. No other symptoms. But very often you see a child that has colic also has reflux, or they're arching their back in pain, or they may be constipated, or they may have a little bit of a rash. It's very, very important to look out for any other symptoms, because colic, it remains a mystery. No one knows why colic is there, but I have my beliefs, and I really hope that when you've watched this video, and perhaps you've read my blog as well about colic, that you'll feel empowered as a parent to take action and do something about it, so baby can be happy and so can you. So it remains a mystery. No one knows what it is, and it's funny because I love to, I had to Google just for my research. I had to do a Google on what is colic. I thought, let's see what the world says what colic is. And it says here, the dictionary says, severe pain in the abdomen caused by wind or obstruction in the intestines, and suffered especially by babies. So yes, we know that, right? So you're watching this video maybe because your baby has got wind and is struggling, and you want to know why. But this video or this description doesn't say why. So I'm a why person. I want to know why. And in my experience of working in pediatrics for the last 7-8 years, I have come to my own conclusion to what the cause of colic is. But it's always good to look at what the web says, or what the internet says. And in fact, on the NHS website, it does say that it is not known exactly what causes some babies to get colic, but it may be because babies find it harder to digest food when they are young. And then they say, oh, they may be crying because they have problems with food allergies, such as cow's milk protein allergy. And this is when I'm going to come closer to the camera, because cow's milk protein allergy is what I believe to be the main cause of colic. And that's because the protein in dairy, whether you're breastfeeding your infant or you're formula feeding your infant, obviously formula milks are all based on cow's milk or any other animal protein. Goat is still another animal's milk. So if you're breastfeeding and you're having dairy, that dairy will transfer to baby and potentially cause issues. But if you're formula feeding your baby, obviously everything in there will be coming from another animal. So the cause of colic, in my professional opinion, 99% of the time with my clients and when I worked for the NHS, it was always cow's milk protein allergy. Now, some children have a very, very low threshold, so very low tolerance level to cow's milk. So they will come out in eczema and rash, and yes, we know that they definitely have cow's milk protein allergy. But then we have children who have a higher tolerance level to dairy, so they will come up with symptoms such as colic, which we don't take seriously enough because it's just colic. But it has to be taken seriously because baby is in pain, and if someone or something is in pain, we need to do something about it. So there are also a lot of other beliefs about what causes colic, and treatments or medications that you can use, such as Enfacol. I've written a blog about, or on my blog, I've written about why I don't believe in Enfacol, so you're more than welcome to refer to that. It's below this video. And also there are lots of other methods that I hear moms use to treat colic. Lots of different ones, which I'm not going to go into in this video because I'm going to go straight to the main issue, which is cow's milk protein. If you need any help or support with your baby, then you can contact your GP or a dietitian, because we are experts when it comes to using food as medicine, and we can also prescribe medication and also a new formula. If you should need a formula without cow's milk in, then I can help you with that instantly, immediately, no fuss. So please contact me for that, or contact your GP and they can refer you to a dietitian. So it's Nishti here, specialist dietitian for children and parents, empowering parents to change the way they feed their children's physical but also emotional well-being. I would love to hear from you. Please like or share this video, and I'll see you next time.